Hello, everybody, and good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about the Alienist, season number 1, episode number 6, Ascension. It's also directed by Paco Cabiza. And here we have the team, led by Dr. Kressler. They come up with a plan to pretty much catch the killer who's killing all these boys. And they're going to use Stevie as bait. They're going to dress him like a little girl because he's young. He didn't go through puberty yet. Well, maybe not completely. And so they're going to him just like a little girl, and so to be the bait. And so when the killers try to come to kill him or take him away, they catch him, and then the problem is solved because they figure out his pattern and how he hunts, and when he kills, he only comes out on certain religious holidays and certain religious events. And so they got that part down. So all they got to do, they got the bait. They know what he's going to attack, and so they're going to wait till he comes, and then catch him. Problem solved. But they also got to let Roosevelt know what's going on, what their plan is, and also so he be aware of it. So if anything goes down, he also can deny it at the same time too. And it's interesting because the thing that they're doing is what cops do pretty much now. But during this time, this stuff being formed, it was weird. It was out there. What, you want to use a kid as bait, or you want to go undercover? That's weird. You want to use science to pretty much help solve crimes, or you want to do a mental profile on the criminal so you can understand why they kill people? Like, I'm still trying to figure out how did cops catch bad guys. I mean, they probably just beat people into a confession. And probably until they got the answers, maybe, I don't know. But still, nonetheless, watching this team come together and watching them learn how to work together is very interesting and fun to watch. And you also see Dr. Kressler in this episode doubting himself for the first time in a while because his plan that he had did not work. And so now he's second guessing everything that he has done. Maybe because now he started thinking, I don't know all the answers. I don't know everything like I thought I did. Maybe the person I'm trying to go after ain't the person at all. And you see his armor starting to break away. Because you can tell the way how the actor is portraying this character that he is a broken person. And I think that Daniel Bruhl does an amazing job at Dr. Kressler. Because you really do, because you find him fascinating. Even though sometimes he's mean and pushes people away, you still are interested in watching him on screen. Because you just want to see just how his mind works. And we also want to know a little bit more about him as a character. Because see, you're starting to see more and more of him, who he really is, each episode. And now you find out something else about him, that he may not be as handicapped as he said he was. Yes, he does have a deformity, but it may not be the way it actually went down. There may be more to it than what he said, because he's so far he found out he's a liar. And it's interesting to watch Dr. Kressler and Sarah, how they interact with one another. Now, Sarah last episode pretty much poked holes at him before, and he didn't like it because he second guessed him. But this time, it took things to a different level. Because she does her scooping on Dr. Kressler because she's trying to figure out more about him. And she's the only one out of the group who doesn't really take his crap. Because he sees, because Dr. Kressler sees himself as a smart person in the room all the time. He thinks his opinions are the right ones, everything he says is correct, and so he doesn't want to pretty much listen to anybody else who pretty much second gets him or push him or try to put aside what he thinks is not completely 100% true. So you have Sarah, who didn't go to the same school as him. He also is a woman, and also didn't had the wealth as he has. And so when she second guesses him, and when she questions what he's doing, he doesn't like it. Because it starts to break down his armor that he put up in front of him. See, his intelligence and his schooling is what keeps him like separate from everybody else and pushes everybody else away. And also helps him put on this brave front like he's like nothing, he can't do no wrong. But it's all covering up a man who was damaged, who's a little bit broken, maybe probably has a bad family history, maybe with his mother, possibly his father too, or whatever. And so his education was like his shield. But now that little shield is starting to poke holes and starting to get cracks in it, and she's the only one who pushes up against it. and that sets him off in the wrong way, makes him lash out. Cause usually he lashes out verbally, like he found out what's wrong with you and he attacks that. But this time he lashed out physically, and that took me by surprise because I didn't see that coming. And watching her reaction to this was very interesting to me as well too, because she was shocked by this, but also I'm a little bit feared, but I don't know if she actually was gonna still back down from him anyway as well too, because she knows what's important in the mission, and she knows what she's trying to do is save these young boys' lives from being killed. And so right now, I'm interested to see where this goes with them two as a character, and also seeing how he interacts with what's her name now? I can't think of her name right now, but his I guess you could say his helper, Mary. That's her name, Mary. How he interacts with her, because clearly he has feelings for her, and she has feelings for him too. But she's just waiting for him just to express it. And but she takes every little moment that they have together. Any time sign of tenderness that he gives her, she takes it and holds on to it. Because look, she was chopping up food for him to eat, okay, and she accidentally cut herself. But her reaction to the cut was very interesting, because it hurt her and it shocked her, but it also seemed like she wanted him to notice it at the same time too. And when he did notice it, the way he cared for her a little bit about that was like enough for her to satisfy her, and just for a moment. Because watching them two on the screen together, you can see the chemistry they have for one another, and it's interesting to watch, but it's also painful at the same time too, because no one's willing to make a move, and she's waiting for him to do something, but he won't do it because he's mostly stunted, and whatever's troubling him in his past, I don't know if he wants her not to affect it, or he just can't express himself enough to pretty much let her into his life. And I also like the twist and the turns in this episode here too, because you think you know who the killer is. I was fooled. I thought for sure I knew who the killer was. Turns out, well, I was wrong. So I said, well, there goes that then. And I like how this show did this to me, because it made me think something else, and led me down another path. But turns out it was different direction. Because even in the show, you have Dr. Kressler, who's pretty much saying that he's not the guy. But he's also doubting himself at the same time too. So at the same time, it makes you doubt him as well. And so, but the thing is, though, all the evidence is pointing to this one guy. So you think it was him. He had the features. He was sleeping with young boys too. So it all added up. But it turns out, not so much. So this show, I love this world. I love the actors that are in it. I love how they interact with one another and how they're forming their own special team. I'm liking to see how Roosevelt is dealing with all the situation that's going on, because he knows these people are right and he wants to back them, but at the same time he can't, because he doesn't want to lose his job. And then you have Captain Kerner, with ex-Captain Connor, and watching how his life is now that he's not a cop anymore. Because at first he used to abuse his power all the time. Now he can't do that now. And then the first time he noticed that when he went to that bar to get a drink, he had to pay for it. Usually he just get a drink, he's a cop, he wears the badge, he gets drinks for free. But this time, he had to pay for it, and watch his interaction and how his facial expressions and how he reacted to this, realizing that, oh crap, I don't have that kind of power anymore. I cannot just abuse what I had like I used to. I had to be like everybody else. So, like, another great episode. I like this world that we're living in and exploring it. It's dark and it's messed up, but I'm enjoying the ride because I want to find out just exactly who is this person that's doing all this damage. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of The Alienist. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it and have fun watching it too. So give my channel a big like, thumbs up. Boom. Subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. And always please hit that little bell at the bottom so you get notified when I make a video. So like I always say, in my dreams and in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.